What's up, y'all? This is the Necessary Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Naya.
And I'm Will.
And we're just going to be talking about those necessary conversations that couples should have to kind of make sure, I guess, like they're on the same page, right?
I would think so. We have a lot of side conversations about different subjects, and we was thinking it would be pretty cool to just actually record it, because we do have some pretty thoughtful conversations, and coming from different backgrounds and different thought processes and all that kind of stuff. It's like, why not? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So today we're gonna be reading off some questions. We're gonna be asking each other some questions and see how that goes. Should be pretty interesting. We don't know what the questions are, so it's gonna be kind of free forming and go from there. So
You can go first.
clearly, of course, you want me to go first. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna start off the back. I'm gonna find something good.
Okay. If you ain't ready yet, then I can go. I got one question. I got a question for you.
You was studying this last night, or
No.
what's going on?
I got a whole list. Don't try to look at my website to shoot.
All right, well, I got it.
Okay.
I'm sick, by the way. That's why I sound kind of.
He trying to blame it on me, but anyways.
You did get me sick. You got me fucking sick.
Would you rather have more time or more money?
More money.
Oh. Why? Why more money?
Because time is money. Realistically though, that was kind of. I was just kind of. I didn't really think it through before saying it, but realistically, I would choose more time. I would choose more time because with the amount of time that I can put into life, I can always make money, or money is kind of a weird thing to say, but like I can always come up with some type of resource, whether it's money or friendship or love or whatever it is that I'm deeming to be valuable. So I would choose the time versus the money because time is irreplaceable. Money, you can always find money somewhere. So
Yeah. I'm going to piggyback off that and say, I agree. I definitely want more time because I feel like, especially being a mom or a parent in general, it's not enough time in a day where you are constantly trying to like cater to the kids or cater to the family and then still try to figure out what you got to do for yourself. Still try I definitely would want more time because like you said, money come, money goes for real.
Yeah,
And the more time that we may have, the more ways that we could try to figure out how money can come and go. So yeah, time definitely. I would like a lot more time. A lot more time.
Yeah.
You think more than 24 hours in a day, maybe like 72 hours in a day.
Hell, that's a long day.
Good.
Nah, I don't know because I can't sleep more than 6 hours. So I gotta be up for fucking, what's 24, 72. So you gotta be up for fucking like 66 hours. Man, fuck that. What are we gonna be doing?
Oh, well, I could get, me, I could get a good, like, between 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
You're still gonna be up for fucking 62 hours.
And that's more time to maximize.
You say that shit until if that was ever happening, everybody be on drugs and fucking get coffee bags would be $300 fucking dollars a bag because everybody's like, I need more coffee. I can't stay awake. Like, clearly. Well, fuck, that's not even biologically true.
Yeah. So all in all, we say we want more time.
I'd say more time.
Okay.
All right. Where's my question? Okay, that's a good one. So this should be like a little nice icebreaker. Because I already know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Do you prefer being alone when you are sick or want someone by your side always caring for you? Yeah.
Okay, so for me...
Oh, really? You gotta think about it?
Well, yes, because I feel like it is half and half for me. I would say, no, look, bro, hear me out. Because I would say alone because, yes, I like to rest when I don't feel good. So, yeah, I want sleep and just to be watching my TV. That's it. But if I could ring my bell and just somebody bring me my soup and my tea. But no, for real, like it's really convenient. Like if
Man.
you're here and you can bring me my tea, or you are very helpful when I'm sick. So
Yeah.
it is like that really. If like you happen to get up and mosey on to the kitchen and make some soup and make some tea, it's nothing wrong with it. But I would prefer not to do that when I'm sick.
All right. So you answered the question. You would rather have somebody up under you
With my cowbell.
which exactly. That's I knew you was gonna say that. Me, I'd rather be alone.
Clearly,
You know what I'm saying? I'll be all right. Give me a little bit of cough medicine, some liquids, some food. I'm straight. I don't want to be around nobody because I ain't trying to get nobody else sick. Because you notice like people don't be thinking like that. I.e., that's how I got sick. When people get sick, they don't be thinking like, oh, I don't want to get nobody else sick. No, they just be out here just spreading germs around the fucking world. And then when everybody gets sick, they're like, oh, it wasn't me. It was you.
No.
You got us sick.
No.
Yes. So yeah. So I would choose to be by myself because I'm a responsible adult.
I'm a responsible adult too.
Fuck you, hey, spreading germs around like it's fucking Christmas.
We have children too, so you can't blame that all on me.
Okay.
Nolan was sick first.
And he got sick from
us being in Cleveland.
Who made the decision to travel?
He did. He said he wanted to go see Grandma.
So he bought the ticket?
Yep. Right off his savings. Whatever.
Next question.
Okay.
Ain't prepared.
Okay, you had to go scrounge for yours too.
I know, right? Oh fuck.
Because I got a whole list. My list is like almost 200 questions.
Oh fuck that. I think this one is like more. These some good ass questions though. I can go again if you want me.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So, damn, this is about having. So hypothetically, how would you handle a disagreement about having children?
Hypothetically. So, okay, read it one more time.
How would you handle a disagreement about having children? Or how do you think it should be handled?
Okay, given our current circumstance.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
Yes. Possibly thinking about our third one.
Yes. So clearly, y'all, he wants a third one. And I'm not saying that I don't want a third one, but I guess our conflict right now is timing. So he feels more on the lines of, okay, let's just get it out the way. Absolutely. So we have an 8-month-old baby girl. And I'm like, no. I got pregnant with her when our son was 2.5. No.
Yeah, because Nolan. No.
2.
Yeah, about 2. Yeah, like a little bit under 2.
Yeah. Something around there, around 2. And I feel like that was perfect because he was a little older. Yeah, he's still young, but he's at least old enough where I'm not like catering to 2 babies at one time.
Right.
And we're handling that conflict pretty well right now because I said no.
Exactly.
What mommy says goes. What the woman says goes because it's her body. I'm sorry, y'all.
In any news, in more of a logical perspective, why wouldn't you want to have those? So one thing I'm trying to avoid is the whole oops baby stuff, where Nolan and Brave are fucking, she's 8 and Nolan's 10, and then we have a fucking newborn. I'm not trying to go back through no baby phase, right? Once our youngest that we agree that we ain't having no more passes a certain age, we're throwing toys in the fucking trash, and we're never gonna be fucking with a baby ever again. Now just kind of hand them down. So
and we can do that.
It just makes sense. But
when Brave hit 2, we can still.
Yeah, but I'm tired of going through these baby stages, man. So it's like I'm just like, while we already going through the baby stage, let's get the last one out the way, so we know, boom, when she get to a certain milestone, that's it. Everything else before that, we're throwing it away. We ain't worrying about it. We good. Because just having babies every fucking 3-4 years shit is like
2. It's 2.
yeah, but still though, it's like as soon as you get a little taste of freedom, you go right back to the baby stage. It's like that baby stage is real. It's hard. So that's the part for me where I'm like, I'd rather get it up out the way. I ain't gotta worry about it no more. Especially if it's our last one. Why not? Shit, we just thug it out thug it out, and 3 years from now we gonna be scot free, just dealing with what do you call it now? What's after toddlers? Comes after toddler?
It's just a kid.
Oh, just a kid. I don't know. Okay, I know you got the infant, you got the toddler. So yeah, you just deal with the baby, and that's it. So that's how I feel. Yeah.
So we really didn't answer the question though. How do we handle that conflict? Because we both got some logical points here.
Well, how do you handle it? You handle it by just having the fucking children, if that's what you want, or don't having the children.
Exactly.
Or don't have the children.
So we're at a don't have the children right now.
Says who?
Mommy, because they popping out of me.
Oh.
What they call it? Crotch fruit?
Yeah. You can't stop nature. So.
Where my calendar?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all, I'm tracking. I'm tracking when ovulation is happening and when it's not.
Like I said, man, you can't stop destiny.
We'll see.
Yeah, but that's how you handle it. You just gotta come to an agreement.
You gotta weigh the pros and cons.
The pros and cons. Look, if you weighing the pros and cons, that means that we might as well just not even have no kids after that. We might as well just chalk it up and say, well, we're done. Because it's either we're going to do it or we don't. I don't want to get to an age where
we will do it at when Brave turns 2. Or a little bit before 2, just like we did with Nolan.
Yeah, man, but yo, when Nolan was 2, life was getting kind of sweet.
I know it was.
And then right to the baby phase. So we're gonna go through that again?
Yeah. Oh. At least we're prepared for it now. Like, yeah, with Brave, that was definitely a kind of a oops, baby.
Clearly it was.
All right, y'all. So yeah, we gonna wait till she about 2 and then
Sure.
Okay. I'm still looking. I gotta bring up a good one. Oh yeah, no, this is 295 questions.
Damn.
Right, that's okay. Let me do a different one. I have found another one too.
Oh, I got one. What would you do if I wanted a long distance relationship?
A long distance relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Like I had to move away. I don't know. Answer the question.
What would I do?
Yeah. How would you handle that?
We have kids, so I feel like it's not about to be just, we're gonna break up. So, is it for work?
Yeah, I mean, most likely.
I mean, hey, you never know. What if one day you just up and be like,
what the fuck are you talking about? No, it would be for work.
So yeah, because it's for work and we have children. Hopefully, I would hope that it would be a close long distance to where we could probably drive back and forth and see each other.
So what if I
1,000 miles?
What if I had to go to like Seattle? Like that's like
across the country?
That's like fucking 20 hours away.
Oh, you better have that Google Duo ready.
36 hours.
Because we got Androids over here, y'all. So we use Google Duo. You better have that Google Duo ready. So yeah, I mean, we would just really have to make sure that we're big on communication, like for real.
Really?
Especially with our kids.
You ain't out?
Well, I'm just about to be like, yeah, so no. Hey, either we better be moving with you or we better be on Duo every single day.
That Duo shit, it only lasts for so long, though.
Right. And then, of course, we definitely planning to come see you. We got to have some type of something.
Truly.
And you gonna be making the big bucks, so yeah, we better be flying, and you better be flying frequently. Frequent flyer, that's what they call it.
Every month or every week.
What would you do? You out?
I'm gonna just try to get custody.
Really? Stop playing.
That would be hard though. I mean, like if it's like say some shit really did happen, and you couldn't come with me or something like that, or you or the kids. I don't know if that would work. That'd be too difficult.
It is really tough.
That'd be too difficult. I don't know if I would be able to deal with that. I mean, if I had to, I would just be like you said. I'd be blowing a lot of bread, moving like coming back and forth, yo.
Because then I guess don't get me wrong, like people have to do what they have to do, but like, how does it come down to that where you're not gonna move with, like?
Yeah, I mean, you could think about it, like say if you said, what if you had sick parents here, and then I had an opportunity, or you had an opportunity. I had sick parents here. You didn't want to leave them, because they were like in hospice or something. I mean, that shit does happen in life, though, for real. But I don't know if I'd be able to deal with that shit, though. Like, I'd be a lot of flying back and forth. That's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of driving back and forth. I got to see my babies, man. And I'm like, shit. If anything, I'll try to take my babies with me.
Okay, and then I'm coming with you. So therefore, then we need to all move together.
Clearly, but
that's what I'm saying.
If you got sick parents, what would you do? Oh.
No, I'm saying up and move my parents with me or something. I don't know.
Damn. How you can't do that? I mean,
I don't want to
transferring people.
I don't want to think about
transferring people that are like on life support and all that kind of shit. That's a lot. I don't think you could just fucking up and do that. Like just be like, all right, unplug them. Like load them in the back of the truck. Like hell no. They gotta be transferred in like special units and all that.
I don't want to.
That's the point of the question now. Fucking think
and
about
that's
that shit.
Why we're here, guys. Because it sucks to kind of like be in those moments and be like, oh, we never talked about this one before.
That's a tough one though. But it's like as you have aging parents and all that kind of stuff, or aging relatives. That's just real.
I mean, we are pretty tough. I just know how we personally are as a couple, though. Like, after that time away from each other for so long, it get kind of rough around here. So
we've been cussing each other out. You're like, you know what?
I just know us. We will definitely have to be like, visitation frequent, video calls frequently, and just make it do what it do.
I agree with that. That'd be tough. I done went back to back with the questions.
I know,
man.
because some of these
this is exactly how women are. That's why when it comes to Netflix, all this shit, they just be, there's so many choices. What do I do? I'm like, just pick one.
It's not just pick one, because I don't want it to be like some of these questions is like,
I mean, who cares? Fuck that shit.
I'm dead. Okay, all right.
If your best friend cheated on their partner, would you tell them?
Oh, yeah, see, you got good questions. These are awesome.
You got them bootleg shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what is your favorite cartoon? Like, who cares? Okay, all right. If my best friend cheated on her, what?
If your best friend cheated on their partner, would you tell them?
Would I tell their partner?
Yeah.
That's not my space.
Damn.
That's not my space to tell.
That's fucked up. Yo, you see? These women ain't loyal.
Hoes before bros. Ain't that hot?
Nah, it's bros over hoes.
Oh,
man.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, man. Shit. If I find out, I'm like, bruh, guess what?
You gonna go tell her?
I'm gonna tell. So if I got one of my boys, oh, you mean like if he cheating on her?
Exactly. That's not my space to tell my best friend's spouse. That's not my place. Now,
I forgot.
Realistically, I would definitely get out my best friend. Like, what's up? Like, what you doing? Why are you? What? Like,
I misconstrued the question though, because I was thinking like, if clearly, if your best friend was getting cheated on, it'd be different.
Oh,
Yeah.
if my best friend's getting cheated on, I'm definitely like, that meme where they be calling on the Karen word. They done switched it up and now they calling on Karen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm calling my best friend with the quickness. Like, yo, I seen this dude out at a Red Lobster with some broad that wasn't you.
Yeah. But so you telling me so basically if your best friend was cheating and you really knew her spouse, like he was part of the family, like gang kind of shit, you ain't gonna tell him.
If my best friend was there before him, right? Like,
I don't know. You telling me,
I don't feel like, honestly, being realistic, y'all, I know I wouldn't. I would not tell him because I definitely would be at her neck though. Like, bro, like you need to tell him what's going on or cut it off. I ain't really gonna be keen on what you got going on because
just so y'all know.
What? Okay, let me hear yours. You would tell your best friends if she was part of the family and all that?
But it's different because we guys.
No, it's not different. No,
we guys though. It's different.
It's not different. How is it different?
It's different.
How is what I said?
Because like when it comes to it's just different dynamics, man.
I said how?
No, you're right. Both in both situations is wrong, but still, just be like, I'll just be like, yo. I'll be like, what's up, bro? I'll be like, yo, man, I see you, bro. Like, yo, you a wild. You gonna hit him with the yo? You a wild dude, man. Do your thing, dog.
Oh.
Just don't get caught up.
No, it's not do your thing. And see, that's where I feel like the difference is with females. Like, especially my female group, they don't got no problem. We don't have no problem telling each other like, I don't know, that's a little bit foul. Like, that's wrong.
My word.
I'm serious. I told you, my cousin called me out quick when I called my ex a fiend. She was sorry at me, and I'm just like, man, he was like fiend. But she was just like, no, Naya, like you can't be calling that man no fiend. Like, what is you doing? So my group of female friends, cousins, we ain't got no problem being like, I don't know, I think you tripping for real, and you kind of might need to reevaluate what you got going on. But as far as me being like, hey, she cheated on me, like, sir, no. Y'all can figure that out. But my best friend, definitely, we gotta have a talk. We gotta have a talk.
That makes sense though. I'd definitely just be like, bro, I see you, man. You a wild boy, man. You a wild dude, man. I'm like, just be careful, bro. I don't want to hear about you getting shot at and shit.
Oh, dude. Okay, maybe this one. So, what is your idea of a healthy relationship?
That's a wholesome question.
Not a wholesome.
It is.
I gotta figure out this website you got because
I gotta hold that now. Idea of a healthy relationship. So I'm big on personal time, right? So I feel like a healthy relationship is when two people can be independent of each other, but still work in unison with each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an effortless flow between one another. Where there's times where y'all both can be independent and just knock some shit out on your own, get it done, and then come together and be, in unison, and it just clicks right away. There's no friction of like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, or because you guys are just subconsciously on the same page. I feel like that's the healthiest of the healthiest relationships.
So basically, yeah. So what did you call it before? I think you said like interdependent.
Yeah, interdependency.
Right. So we can still be like
because we fucking recording this shit. Hold on a second.
Just to make sure.
Hell yeah, I gotta make sure. It's right.
Basically still just kind of like hold down our own, but still being able to hold it down together in a sense.
Interdependence. The dependency of two or more people or things to each other. Uh, Interdependent. Living things that cannot make their own food or eat. What is interdependence in a relationship? Oh yeah, see that's what I'm saying. Cause I'm like, what the fuck is the definition? So interdependence involves a balance of self and others within a relationship, recognizing that both partners are working to represent and meet each other's physical and emotional needs in an appropriate and meaningful ways.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a balance. It's a balance of self and with others within a relationship. So you kind of,
Right.
it's a balance of you taking care of yourself and taking care of your spouse versus overcompensating and just taking care of your spouse and not yourself. So I think that's the healthiest way to do it.
That's true. For me though, because my love language is quality time though, I think the healthy relationship is making sure we put, like a lot of times we do let life get in the way of, you know, anything we got going on. um, and with us becoming parents, I think it's really important. Like parents have to try harder than anybody else to make sure they're still putting time in for them together.
That's facts.
So yeah, I feel like a healthy relationship is making sure that we're still prioritizing our love and what we got going on, because it could be so easy to just let that fall to the wayside, and then we like, oh, what happened, or we didn't fell out of touch, we don't know what's going on with each other and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely think that we prioritizing the relationship is healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the example of interdependence, like you are prioritizing the relationship, but you're prioritizing it just as much as you prioritize yourself. So
Yeah.
you prioritize, like, okay, clearly you have what's called self-care, but then you also have relationship care or spousal care or whatever you want to call it, and they're both equal. So it's like the same amount of effort you put into yourself, you put into your spouse. So I think if you're doing that, it shouldn't be any misses. But but that's just hypothetical, or not hypothetical, but that's in an ideal state. I mean, realistically, it's harder to do that in real life, for real, to try to keep that balance. But that's the healthiest relationships, though.
Yes. To you saying, basically, you saying, so just making sure that you're caring for self in order to make sure that the relationship is good. I guess, right?
Yeah. You have to take care of both, is what I'm saying. Because some people will ignore their own needs for their spouse's needs, where you have to take care of both. It's important. That's how you hear people say they lost themselves or they lose themselves.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
We know, but they don't. What's your love language, and are there any love languages that don't matter to you at all?
Right. Yeah. So, because my love language is words of affirmation and acts of service. Yours is um, quality time and physical touch. Um, I would say that the one that means the least to me would probably be the gift giving.
Mm-hmm.
Not really big on the gifts. I mean, if I need something, that's great. I would just get it myself. But when I get gifts, it's kind of just awkward. I'm like, I did. Thank you.
You can tell because the few times that I've gotten you gifts, you are appreciative, but it's like you don't use them. It just be like,
like unless I really need it, it's
yeah.
Or if it's like super thoughtful, I'll be like, oh shit. But if I don't really. It's weird because like when somebody gives me a gift, I'll be like, well, I feel obligated to give them back a gift because it's like I want to keep it like equal.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? I don't want it to ever be like, oh, I'm in debt to this person because they gave me this meaningful thing.
It shouldn't be like that though. I know
that's just how it be though.
That's a conversation for another day, but like,
yeah, that's how it be.
It shouldn't be like that though. I know why you go there, but
yeah, I'm like, I don't listen.
Ain't nobody trying to take you up top.
I'm like, listen, I'm cool, bro. Thank you. but I'm all right. If I need it, I'll go buy it. But yeah, that's how I feel. What about you? What means nothing to you? That's a good question.
It's funny because I definitely was gonna say the gifts as well. I'm not a huge female where I'm like, oh, I need diamonds or whatever. Like, I don't need gifts. It is so. For instance, the times that you've gotten me a gift, I'm very appreciative and like, oh, like I'm shocked because you don't normally do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like, dang, like I really appreciate this. But to be like, oh no, he gives me this and he gives me that, and that's just how you show me love. Not at all. Like,
I agree with that.
Because gifts. And I can kind of agree a little bit. Where
it's something that come with it. It's something that come with it.
All right, you doing this because what, or whatever. So
yeah.
And I know as well, not all the time people are like that. Some people love that way, where they like, okay,
that's their love language,
right?
Clearly.
So
which is cool,
right. But I don't need gifts for sure. It don't mean nothing. I'm just recently, especially with my Mommy's on a Mission. Shout out to Mommy's on a Mission. But we've been getting into like the affirmations, so I'm learning to appreciate that a lot more. I'm not gonna say I didn't care about it, but maybe at first I was, my mindset just didn't go there. So I was just like, okay, great. But yeah, I'm getting into that more. But yeah, strictly physical touch and quality time. That's my jam.
No, I know. Quality time. She lets me know when we ain't spending enough time.
Y'all
let me know. Let me know. Like, she'd be like, when are we gonna?
Yes, because what are we doing?
I'll be like,
do you still love me or what? What is
like,
going on?
Man, I'll be like, we good. I'm like, look.
So come show me, Daddy. Oh.
You better stop all that now. It's gonna be a very
camera off.
Yeah, it's gonna get pretty interesting.
You crazy.
But it's words of affirmation. That's for definitely, and to me, it's more so, like I appreciate, I appreciate the little things, like when people notice very, very small things, because that's how I am. Like, I notice very small things that, most people wouldn't kind of just even pay attention to. So to me, it's like when people notice small things, I'll be like, oh, that's pretty thoughtful. You know what I mean? Because, it just shows that person has a certain depth to their personality or character. That's pretty cool. I hate shallow people. Shallow people, to me, that don't have much depth, I think they just that we should just walk them all off a bridge or something.
Oh.
They don't deserve to breathe. I don't.
That's pretty harsh now.
Just being honest. I mean,
thanks, y'all, for tuning into the Necessary Conversations podcast with us, your host, Nia Will. Please let us know in the comments. Give us your reviews of what you guys thought. Join in on the conversation, and we hope to see you guys on the next episode.
Big salute.